Dear students, I've come with the new module, that is module 2 on business law. The title is Offer and Requisites of a Valid Offer. Let us see what we will think about, or what are the requisites for a valid offer. First, to know this topic, first we have to differentiate between offer and proposal. Now, these terms are sometimes used interchangeably, so we will get confused. What is offer? What is proposal? So the process of entering into a contract starts with a proposal. See, if I want to buy certain things, I will check that whatever price is available, whatever offers are possible. So these are the proposals given by different manufacturers, different service providers, different shopkeepers. That is only a proposal. Then, whereas offer is made by one party to another. So I'll search this. From that, I will select one or two. Then I will be contacting them. So they will give their specific offers to me. So that is the difference between proposal and offer. Please remember that proposal is the first thing and offer comes after that. So proposal can be given by anybody. So when a person will start showing some interest, it will become an offer. Then we'll come to the what is the definition of offer. Section 2, subsection A of the Indian Contract Act 1872 defines an offer like this. When one person signifies to another his willingness to do or abstain from doing anything with a view to obtaining the assent of that other to such act or abstinence, he is said to make a proposal. See, here certain things you have to remember. When one person signifies to another, I told you we will get different offers from the social media, from the newspapers, from the website. A company is going for issue of public shares. We will get the proposal by the company. So if I am interested, I will show my willingness. So either to do that or to buy that share or to abstain from doing something, that I am not going to buy the shares or I am not going to apply for that shares, with a view to obtaining the assent of that other. So that meaning, why I am showing my willingness, why I am accepting that, I want to know the willingness of the other party. Or I am not doing such thing, I am getting a proposal, I am getting a proposal to write a book. I am not interested, I am busy. So I am telling that I am not interested. So that person will get that, my willingness or willingness to do or not to do. The other person, whoever gave me the proposal, he will get the idea. So he is said to make a proposal. So these are the offer and proposal are interchanged. That is made clear with the definition also. Now we are coming to the requisites of a valid offer. So the first point is an offer must contain terms which are definite or capable of being made definite. Example, from a pool of cars, which car has to be selected? I want to buy a Toyota car. So I should know that which car. So many cars are there. Big ones, small ones, SUV, so many cars are there. So which one? I have to decide and I have to deal with the dealer. And I have to ask for the terms and conditions, monetary payment, loan, all that. So then an offer is containing the terms which are definite or capable of being made definite. Both the parties will be clear about that. Now, second point is an offer must intend to give rise to legal relationship. So wasting somebody's time, I cannot go and ask. So if I want to really interested in getting it into a contract, if I want showing my intention to buy a car, to buy a property, to buy an apartment, to buy a house property, to buy a land, anything. So that my intention is to, I am ready to do that if my terms and conditions are acceptable to the dealer. Whereas you have to remember that social invitations cannot be offers. Social invitation is within the family members, within the friends, within the community or anybody. We are not making a social invitation to get it into legal relationship. See, within the family, they will tell that we will go out for dinner. If it's not possible, they may cancel it also. But we cannot file a case against that because or if a friend is going for a movie, it's some inconvenience. So he is not able to make it. We cannot create a legal relationship with that because social invitations will not come in the category of offers. If it will happen, it is good for both the parties or more. Or if it's not happen, we cannot bring any legal relationship with that. Next is an offer should be made with a view to obtain an acceptance. Why you are giving an offer? You want to know the willingness of the other party, whether he is ready to accept that or not. Any employment offer, you are ready, you are offering yourself as a candidate. The organization, if they'll give their acceptance, that meaning they are ready to take you as an employee. So an offer should not be get to view of another party. You cannot apply to an organization to know that whether there is any vacancy. If you are really interested, if you are able to provide your services, you apply for that. The fourth point is an offer must be communicated to the offeree. Here it is very important. The offer, whatever is the offer available, you should be aware of that before entering into that contract or to do the certain things. So here in this case, Lalman versus Gauri Dutt. So Gauri Dutt, his nephew, in this case, Gauri Dutt's nephew went absconding. So Lalman was working in his house. So what he decided, Gauri Dutt searched everywhere and he was not able to find the nephew. Then the next step, he will send his servants around to look for that boy. So Lalman also, according to Gauri Dutt's instruction, he went in search of that nephew. Finally, he got that nephew from the railway station and he brought him back to his house. By that time, Gauri Dutt was desperate to find that nephew and he offered and he made an announcement, whoever will bring my nephew, I will give a monetary reward. But when Lalman found this, he was not sure about this offer made by Gauri Dutt. So here, later people told that you got that nephew and you brought him back home. So you have to get that compensation. Monetary benefit, you have every right to ask for that. He asked that owner or Gauri Dutt, who's this master or Lalman is working in his house. So there is a master-servant relationship between them. So he asked the master, master refused to give. Master's claim was that Lalman was not aware of that when he went in search of the nephew. But then the matter came to the court, but the court verdict was very clear. First thing is, Lalman was not sure about the offer made by Gauri Dutt. If he has a claim to ask for that compensation, he should be aware of that. Second thing is, Gauri Dutt is a master and Lalman is the servant. So a master's instructions, servants have to follow that. So when he is searching that nephew or when he went in search of that nephew, Lalman was actually fulfilling the instructions of the master. So these are the two, this decision of the court clearly tells that an offer must be communicated to the offeree. Then only we got the right to claim for that. Fifth point, an offer may be express or implied. Express offer is offer made in word spoken or written. Offer to sell an antique furniture. So that offer, you are telling somebody who is an antique collector, he is interested. So you are just telling that I have an item to offer. Immediately if he will accept, it's an offer made by express offer. Immediately he will accept or he will bargain and he will fix the deal. Whereas implied is offer is understood from the behavior of the parties. See, if you want to take some Xerox, you will search for the Xerox shop and then you will go there. That meaning they are providing that service. You go to a restaurant, you know that if you go in there, select the item from the menu, pay for that, you have every right to get that item. They are offering those services. Metro service, aeroplane or train service or bus service. When they'll stop at the bus station or bus stop, it's implied that whoever ready to pay for the fare, they are ready to take you to the destination. Now, next point is, or sixth point, an offer may be specific or general. This is also very important. What is the difference between specific and general offer? Specific offer meaning you are giving it to a particular person. See, a publisher is approaching me to write a book. That offer is only to me, not anybody else. That is specific. Only I can decide whether I want to accept it or not. Whereas when companies are giving, it's general, or anybody, advertisements, it's general. That meaning anywhere, any part of the world, whoever wants to have that, accept that offer, they are ready to do that. There's a landmark case in this, Carlyle versus Carbolic Smoke Ball Company. This happened in 1893. Now we are in 2023, but still we are taking this case with all the importance. So here, Carbolic Smoke Ball Company, it's a pharmaceutical company. They produced a medicine for preventing cold, common cold, influenza. That the company advertised that if anybody who will buy your product and they use continuously for 2 weeks, they will not catch cold. Then to give more emphasis for the compensation, what they mentioned that we have kept certain money in a bank account. Whoever will come with that claim, from that account we will pay that. So Carlyle, this lady, she bought this medicine and used continuously for 2 weeks, but still she got cold. Then she filed a case against the company. So this is the important verdict. The court found that this, when the company is announcing that whoever using this medicine for 2 weeks continuously, they will not get cold. And we to emphasize that they have already mentioned that we are providing some monetary compensation. We have deposited some amount in the bank to give monetary compensation. So the Carlyle was right in that approach, and court decided that she has to get the compensation, because any website, any company, any advertisement, when they are giving, announcing something, that meaning they are giving an offer to the general public. Whoever wants to deal with that, they can deal with that, and if any violation is there, company has to pay the consequences. Now 7th point, an offer should be distinguished from an invitation to receive offers. See, for example, there is invitation to receive offers. If you see the advertisements or weekly newspapers or weekend newspapers, you can see that booklets of advertisements will be there. One separate booklet will be there. Different companies are giving advertisements, different department stores are giving, supermarkets are giving. So that meaning these are all invitation to offer. They are ready. Whoever as a customer, if they are visiting their shop, they will get that. They can get that offer. They can make it happen. So these are advertisements. Receive offers meaning advertisements are there, catalogs are there, quotations are there. Now 8th point is communication of special terms. You have to remember important thing, any offer when a company is giving, always you can see that subject to terms and conditions, because company is also taking the not taking the responsibility. Whoever will deal on the basis of advertisement, if anything goes against, then the company will be in trouble. So to keep them safe, what they will say that subject to terms and conditions. When we travel in a metro, you can see that you have to remember that here metro, they will mind the gap. When you deboard the metro, it will be there. When you are traveling in a bus, we are not responsible for your luggage. When you are parking your vehicle somewhere, parking at owner's risk. So when you go to a restaurant, they will say that the board will be there, we are not responsible for your personal belongings. Now the next point, an offer should not contain a term, the non-compliance of which would amount to acceptance. See, for example, if you are getting an offer from a company, you got a better offer from another company, so you are not joining the first offer what you received. The company cannot insist that if you are not replying within 24 hours, we will assume that you are joining our organization. That is totally wrong. So you cannot do such a condition with that offer. So sometimes they may not check the mail. Sometimes there will be health reasons. Sometimes there will be personal relations. Sometimes they didn't get time to check that. It is not necessary that whatever time you expect, they will reply. So you cannot give certain terms and conditions along with the offer. It's left to the decision of both the parties, whoever want to enter into a contract based on the offers. Now 10th point, an offer can be made subject to certain terms and conditions, but this is possible. See, when you join an organization, they will say that there is a strict dress code, you have to follow that. So that is a term or condition. You are not allowed to, you have to work 6 days a week. That's another terms and conditions. Or you have to undergo certain training, then you come and join the organization. Terms and conditions are possible along with the offer. So both the parties, based on the discussion, above all this, whatever terms and conditions they have added, they have to see that both the parties are willing to accept. Then only it will become an acceptance. So pre-conditions before joining the job, what all the dress code, what all the disciplinary action they will take, what are the leave conditions, what are the training programs, what will be the work atmosphere, everything they can mention in the terms and conditions. Now the 11th point you have to remember, two identical cross offers do not make a contract. See, for example, same offers made by parties with the same terms and conditions. I want to buy a diamond set. I am going to a jeweler and I am telling that I want to buy this diamond set for 6 lakhs. Terms and conditions discussed, they didn't allow that. Again, shopkeeper is selling that 7 lakhs we are ready to buy. So I didn't get that item, I came back. After 1 week, the shopkeeper is sending me a mail or message saying that we are ready to give for 6 lakhs. So again, I am also offering the shopkeeper, I am also sending him a mail or contacting him saying that, are you ready to give me that item for 6 lakhs? I am ready to buy. Both the items are same, terms and conditions are same. But then again, if you want to see, the shopkeeper is not, jeweler is not aware what is there in my mind. I am not aware what is there in my shopkeeper's mind or the jeweler's mind. What are the terms and conditions? How it's going to affect? So what they have to do, they have to decide that two identical cross offers, it will not become an offer unless and until both the parties will sit together and they will decide the terms and conditions. Okay, this is what I want to explain in this module. So this module is about requisites of a valid offer. So 11 points we have learned, and this will help you to continue to learn with from offer it will come to contract or agreement, consideration, all these terms and conditions. So this module is very important because it starts with a proposal, then it will come to an offer. So requisites of a valid offer. I hope you understood the topic. Thank you for listening. Thank you.